Hey guys, this is Ontario and I got a battle here versus some random guy from Serbi chat. I have actually no idea what this guy is named because it was some kind of wife, I guess, as you know, Serbi chat. So we decided to do a UU match. This turns out to be pretty entertaining battle, so I decided to upload it. He leads his team with Regirock as I lead up with my new lead Frostlass. So I set up some spikes first turn as he goes for a Thunder Wave just to get me paralyzed, and after that he'll go for a Lock Slide, which this makes me flinch, which kind of pissed me off, but whatever. So I decided to take a switch because I want to have my Frostlass as a fodder in late game. So I switch into my Donphan, who take the Rock Slide like a monster, and after leftovers recovery it got nearly full HP. So I end the switch. I decided to go for the Self Rocks because it's always good to have them on the field, and he switched into his Wailord. So next turn he goes for Anchor, which is pretty awesome part prediction of his because he just make me keep repeating my Self Rocks move. So after that I bring in Frostlass as a death fodder because I just want to see what moves this Wailord got. So he goes for a Surf, kill my Frostlass. So next turn I decide to bring in my Helios Volume 2 just to counter it a bit. So I go for a Confuse Ray and it didn't hit itself and is able to pull off Toxic on my Helios Volume 2. So now my Lantern is poison, it's pretty bad. So I decide to go for a Thunderbolt as he switched into his Zangoose and it takes like a fucking pro. And now his berry is activated, so he's got a speed boost on this thing. So I decided to go for the Lapras, predicting something. I don't actually have no idea why I did that, but whatever. So he goes for a Return, which is pretty powerful, but it isn't going to be a 2-hit KO on my Lapras, so I decided to finish it off with my priority move, Ice Shard, and this will work perfectly. So anyway, after that he decided to bring in as his next poke Absol, I guess, yeah. And I was actually afraid of Source Dancing Absol, so I decided to stay in and go for a Waterfall. He goes for a Psycho Cut, a physical move instead of this boosting move. So I'm able to do some serious damage to this Absol, and here I made an epic fail because I didn't predict his Sucker Punch. I go for Ice Shard and that was my mistake here. So I just want to fix my reputation here and I go for Donphan, predict his Sucker Punch again, and I go for a Toxic just to put to the poison. After that he goes for Superpower just to deal as much damage as he can. And after that he will suffer because of the poison, so I go for a Knockoff. And now next turn he will die because of the Toxic, so I decided to make an epic prediction, predict his Sucker Punch and go for Toxic again. And that works fucking awesome. So I fixed my reputation, I guess, and now he decided to bring in his Wailord. I decided not to over-predict and go for the knockoff, I guess, or Toxic or something like that, but he decided to go for a Surf just to finish me off. This works pretty awesome for him. He ends up getting a crit, which is unnecessary here. And then I bring in my Helios Volume 2 because I know that I can scare him off. So I go for a fucking Hydro Pump, and that was totally amazing prediction part of mine because I was predicting a switch into Regirock, but he goes for Hyperion instead of that, and I'm able to kill it. And that was so fucking awesome prediction. Oh my god. So anyway, my Helios Volume 2 will suffer because of the Toxic, of the poison, sorry. And now he brings in his Kangaskhan, so he goes for a Return, which is pretty powerful, but not powerful enough to take my Lantern. So I decide to go for a Thunderbolt, and I end up getting a fucking crit, which is even better, but, you know, it still will be a 2-hit KO, so whatever. So anyway, now my Helios Volume 2 is still suffering from the poison, and all he has left is his Regirock. So because I'm faster, I decided to go for a Hydro Pump again. It didn't miss and I'm able to kill it. So as you can see here, my Lantern is able to pull off pretty decent sweep finally. And yeah, I'm so happy about that, so I decided to upload this battle. Anyway, his last poke was Wailord and it's weak to the Thunderbolt, so I decided to go for it. It's stabbed and pretty powerful, and I'm obviously faster than this thing. Yeah, and he activated Berry, which will heal it a bit, and that was so fucking random. Jeez. Okay, so anyway, it was a good game, man. Comment, subscribe, guys. Hope you like this battle, and see you guys later. Peace, dudes.